Imagine this. One moment you're scrolling on your phone. The next, everything goes dark. Not just in your house, but across the entire city, maybe even the country. The lights are out, your phone has no signal, the internet is gone, and the water stops running. This isn't just a simple blackout, it's a large-scale cyberattack on the power grid. What you do in the next 48 hours could be critical for you and your family. Today, we're breaking down a step-by-step guide to navigating those crucial first moments. First things first, stay calm and assess the situation. The initial shock can lead to panic, but clear thinking is your most valuable asset. Try your light switches. Check your phone for a signal. Look out the window. Are your neighbor's lights out too? Is the entire street dark? If you have a battery-powered or hand-crank radio, now is the time to turn it on. Tune into emergency broadcast frequencies. This will be your primary source of reliable information. Don't rely on rumors you might hear. Official news, even if it's sparse, is what you need. Okay, you've confirmed it's a widespread outage. The immediate priority is water. A person can survive weeks without food, but only a few days without water. Hopefully, you have a stored supply. The general rule is 1 gallon per person, per day. If you haven't stored any, don't panic yet. Your water heater tank holds a supply of potable water. Check your user manual on how to drain it safely. You can also fill your bathtubs and any available containers with tap water before the pressure completely dies. This water will be essential for drinking, sanitation, and cooking. Remember to purify any questionable water by boiling it, using purification tablets, or a proper filter. With water secured, let's talk about light and communication. Once night falls, the world will be darker than you've ever experienced. Gather your flashlights, headlamps, lanterns, and extra batteries. Conserve their use. Use one primary light source for the main living area. Candles can be a good backup, but they are a significant fire hazard, especially in a stressful situation. Never leave them unattended. As for communication, your cell phone is likely useless for calls or data. However, it can still receive emergency wireless alerts if the cell towers have backup power. Keep it turned off to save the battery, only turning it on briefly to check for these alerts. A hand crank or solar-powered charger is an invaluable tool in this scenario. Walkie-talkies are also fantastic for short-range communication with family or neighbors. Now, let's address food. Your refrigerator and freezer are now just insulated boxes. Keep the doors closed as much as possible. A full freezer can keep food frozen for about 48 hours. A half-full one for about 24. A refrigerator will keep food cool for about 4 hours. Prioritize eating the perishable items from the fridge first, then the freezer. After that, you'll move on to your non-perishable emergency food supply. Canned goods, dried fruits, protein bars, and pasta are all excellent options. If you need to cook, a camp stove, barbecue grill, or a simple fire pit outdoors are your best baits. Never, ever use these indoors due to the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. Your home is your shelter, and you need to keep it secure and at a comfortable temperature. In a cold climate, this is critical. Without a furnace, your house will get cold fast. Designate one smaller room, preferably one with few windows, as your warm room. Use blankets, towels, or tarps to block off doorways and insulate windows to trap heat. Everyone should gather in this room. Layer your clothing and wear hats, even indoors, as you lose a lot of heat through your head. In a hot climate, the challenge is staying cool. Keep windows and blinds closed during the day to block out the sun. Open them at night to let in cooler air. Wear light, loose-fitting clothing and try to stay hydrated. Security becomes a real concern in a prolonged outage. When people become desperate, crime rates can rise. Keep your doors and windows locked at all times. Don't advertise what you have. Keep your supplies out of sight from the street. It's wise to get to know your neighbors before a disaster strikes. A community that works together is far more resilient and secure than individuals fending for themselves. Agree on a neighborhood watch system if you feel comfortable doing so. A united front is a powerful deterrent. Sanitation is another area that's often overlooked, but is crucial for preventing illness. Without running water, your toilet won't flush. You can use water from your bathtub to flush it manually by pouring a bucket of water directly into the bowl. To conserve that water, you might want to set up an emergency toilet. A simple bucket with a tight-fitting lid, lined with a heavy-duty trash bag, can work. After each use, add a bit of cat litter or sawdust to control odors. Personal hygiene is also important. Use hand sanitizer or wet wipes to keep your hands clean, especially before handling food. Let's talk about family and well-being. A situation like this is incredibly stressful, especially for children. Maintain a routine as much as possible. Have regular meal times, even if it's just a protein bar. Play board games, read books by flashlight, or tell stories. Keeping spirits up and maintaining a sense of normalcy is vital for mental health. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly or those with medical needs. Community support is a force multiplier in any emergency. If you have a family emergency plan, now is the time to implement it. If not, this is a wake-up call to create one. Finally, think beyond the first 48 hours. While we hope power is restored quickly, you should be prepared for it to last longer. Take inventory of your supplies. How much water, food, and fuel do you have left? Start rationing if you haven't already. A cyberattack on a power grid could be complex to fix, potentially taking days or even weeks. Having a well-stocked bug-out bag ready for each family member also a smart move, just in case you need to evacuate your home. This should include essentials like water, food, a first aid kit, medications, a change of clothes, and important documents. Surviving a grid-down scenario is about preparation and mindset. It's not about being a hardened survivalist, it's about having the basic knowledge and supplies to keep your family safe and comfortable until help arrives or services are restored. Use this as a guide to start your own preparations today. Make a plan, build your kit, and talk to your family. The peace of mind that comes with being prepared is priceless. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to help you be ready for anything.